Okay, today we'll start linear inequation. Now, before directly going to linear inequation, let us understand this type of numbers which you already know and their symbols. The first type of number is natural number. Natural number symbol is n, that means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and dot dot dot. Whole number symbol is w. Start from 0 and then 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and dot dot dot. Integers symbol is used as I or Z, and integers means negative, positive and 0. All these numbers are known as integers, but not fraction and decimal. Okay, leaving fraction and decimal, all negative numbers, positive numbers, natural numbers and 0. And then is real number, symbol is R. Now any form of number is a real number. Whatever number you know, all numbers are real numbers. Like natural number, whole number, integers, a fraction number, decimal number, rational, irrational, all these numbers are called real numbers. So it can be a negative number, 0, normal natural number, decimal number 4.6, 5.3, negative decimal minus 7.2, root number root 13, 15 by 2, 7 by 8, minus 3 by 4, so etc. All these are called real numbers. Okay, so first of all you have to understand this. Okay, now we will understand how to solve inequation. Now it is similar to that of equation. In some extent, in some case we do a different method, but first let us understand how we solve equation. You already know. For example, if it is given 3x plus 10 equals to 25, what we do? We write therefore or equivalent sign. We can write 3x equals to 25 minus 10. I get 3x equals to 15 and I get x equals to 5. In case of inequation, what happens? Instead of equals to, they can give you a lesser than sign, they can give you a greater than sign, they can give you lesser equal to sign, and they can give you a greater equal to sign. Say for example, 3x plus 10 is say greater equal to 25. Then in this case also we will solve in similar way. We will keep x on one side and x will try to keep x on positive, x positive, and instead of therefore or equals to, here we will use implies sign, this sign. So we will write 3x 25 minus 10, then 3x lesser equal to 15, and then I get x is lesser equal to 5. Okay, and in case of inequation, they can give you this way, that either they can say x belongs to natural number, they can also say x belongs to whole number, they can also say x belongs to integer, or they can also say x belongs to real number. Okay, now we'll see one by one how to solve this. Now suppose in this solution, what we got? X is lesser equal to 5, and number 1, what they told? X belongs to natural number. Now this we can list, so we can say that x equals to, now natural number lesser equal to 5. Lesser equal to 5 means 5 is included, so it will be 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Now instead of lesser equal to 5, if it is less than 5, then my answer will be x is equal to 1, 2, 3 and 4, because they told less than 5. But in this case they told x is this, and then when they tell us case draw it in a number line, then in case of a number line we'll draw a number line, we'll give a center 0 and then positive okay, to some extent, and negative also. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5. We'll give an arrow like this. And since it is x is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so we'll just give bold dots here. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So finally we'll write here x is lesser or equal to 5 and x belongs to natural number. So that is the solutions. Understand? For number 2, if they ask x belongs to whole number, same thing, only 0 will come. So x lesser or equal to 5 and x belongs to whole number, then in that case I can say x is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. And again same 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and all. And similarly here also. So here we'll include 0, then 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Okay. Now, number 3, what we got? X, again x lesser or equal to 5, and number 3 they told x belongs to integer. Now you know integer means negative, positive, both number. So in this case I know where I have to end. I know it will end at 5, but I don't know where it will start. So it's starting from infinity, negative infinity, but we cannot list all those infinite numbers. So what we'll do, we'll start with some dot dot dot, and then we can start with say minus 3, minus 2, minus 1, then 0, then 1, then 2, 3, 4 and 5. So this is the listing with dot dot dot, say minus 3, minus 2, minus 1, then 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now if I want to mark it in number line, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, here also 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now what we'll do, we'll give some specific dots here, minus 3, minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 5 is ending. But where to start? It's infinity, starting from infinity. That means starting from dot dot dot. But we can't shade all those. So what we can do, when it is dot dot dot, starting with dot dot dot, now this side, that means all the numbers, all the negative numbers have been included here. So what we'll do, we'll make this line bold, this number line bold, this arrowhead also bold, and then we'll shade it like this. We'll shade it like this. Understand? We'll shade it like this. So now we can understand it is starting. It's starting from dot dot dot, and then minus 3, minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. And again the last one they told x belongs to real number, and actually x is lesser or equal to 5. Now real number means any number. So that means 0.1, 0.2, 1.2, 3.4, 4.8 means up to 5, all the numbers, including the decimal numbers and every numbers, all are real numbers. So when we draw the number line here, here also it's not possible to give dots to all the possible numbers, because between 1 and 2 also there are infinite real numbers. 1.1, 1.2, 1.3, 1.4, then 1.01, 1.02, 1.001, 1.002, so infinite numbers. So in case of real number, what we do, we cannot list real number like this in brackets. We can only shade the number line. Now they told x lesser equal to 5, that means this number 5 is included. So what I will do, I'll give a circle here in number 5, and I will, since 5 is included, so I'll make this bold. Okay, I'll make this solid, and then all the numbers less than 5, so I'll just make this full number line bold, make the arrowhead bold, and then we'll shade it this way. So we will shade it this way. So this is how we do x is lesser equal to 5 and x belongs to real number. Now try to understand, if x is real number and instead of lesser equal to, they will give you x less than 5, then what we'll do? In this case, what we will do, again x less than 5 means 5 is not included, but 4.99 is included, 4.99. So you can't mark that 4.99 exactly here. What we can do, we'll again make a circle here, but unlike this, we'll leave this circle as hollow circle. Okay, we'll not darken it up, and then we'll shade this full number line this side. We'll shade this full number line this side, make the arrow bold, and again we'll shade it in this way. Understand? Similarly, you can understand, if it is given x is greater than 5 or greater equal to 5, then we'll shade on that side. Okay, so 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, say 6 and 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. Here also minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5. And again 5, they told 5. And since 5 is included, greater equal to 5, so I'll solidify this. I'll make it bold, and then I'll now shade this side of the number line, make it bold, and then I will shade, and so that becomes x is greater equal to 5. Understand? Similarly, you can understand, if it is x only 5 greater than 5, then instead of solid, we'll use a hollow circle here. And then we'll solve that part. Understand how to solve, how to shade all this? Okay, so you can first copy all this. Okay. Okay. Now we'll see some do's and don'ts. So what we do in an equation, we'll not do that in inequation. Okay, so in inequation we'll do a different method, so that we have to understand here. See this one, say example, the first example, suppose you have minus x equals to 5. Then in equation what we write, in case of equation, suppose at last we got minus x equals to 5, then directly we write what? X equals to minus 5. But this will not do. So remember what we are not doing in inequation. Suppose if it is given this way, don't write this way. So we can't write this, you can't write this, this is wrong. We don't do this in equation. In equation you can understand, simply we will write x equals to minus 5. But here in equation you see, suppose minus x is less than 5, we should not write x is lesser than minus 5. We cannot transfer this negative that side simply. So correct method, what should we do? Minus x is less than 5. What we'll do, we'll always in equation we'll always try to make x positive, and by changing the position of the x we'll make it positive. We'll not simply transfer the sign. So what we'll do, we'll take this x that side, so it become positive, and now we bring this 5 this side, so it will become negative. So in the next line we can write like this, minus 5, the sign was this way, so it remains this way, minus x goes that side, so it becomes x. So finally we got minus 5 less than x. So finally we got x is greater than minus 5. So this is the correct method. Understand? Okay. So similarly, again if you see, okay, see another example. Suppose you got minus x equals to minus 5. In equation, what we do? We generally cancel this and then we write x equals to 5. But in equation, if it is given this way, then don't cancel this and write x is 5. This is again wrong. So correct method, again same method. Always remember, the only way to make x positive is to change the place of x instead of transferring the sign. So here also what we'll do, we'll take x that side and we'll bring minus 5 this side. So minus 5 comes here and minus x goes there. So finally we got 5 less than x and we got x is greater than 5. Understand? See another example. We will not do all this. So say minus 2x equals to, in equation, here also if it is minus 2x is equal to say minus 6, we cancel. So understand, first take all this x other side to make it positive. Similarly, say minus 2x is less than minus 6. Here also don't take this 2 that side. First make this full as positive and then you bring this to this side. So what we'll write, this 6 comes here, then 2x goes there, and then you bring this 2, 6 by 2. So I get 3 and x, and finally I get x is greater than 3. So I get x is greater than 3. Understand? Every time x you get a negative x, first make that x positive by changing the position and then you solve. Here also you see minus 2x minus 6. So don't bring this minus 2 also that side. Take this full minus 2x that side and then 6 come here. So again you got what? 6 less than 2x. Now you can bring this 2 here and then finally we got this. So this is what we should do in an equation, in equation, sorry. So whatever this type of thing we have done in equation, we should not do this in equation. So in equation the correct method is this. So very important to remember all this, and then you can solve the sums. Okay. Okay, now we'll see this sum. Now suppose the sum is given in this way and we have to graph the solution in number line. You can see here is 2 inequality signs are given. So when we have these 2 inequality signs, you will solve, we have to solve into 2 parts. So think this one has 2 sums. The first sum starting from here to here. So this is one sum. So try to understand in the solution. So minus 3 and then x by 2 minus 1 by 3. So this is one part. and the other part is again x by 2 minus 1 by 3 and less than 1 by 6. Understand? Now we'll solve this way, and I told you I have to use imply sign, and as we solve minus 1 by 3, and this will keep x on one side, numbers on other side, so plus 3 1 3, that's 4 by 3 x by 2. Now after taking LCM, what you got? Minus 1 plus 4. And then I got 3 by 3, that is 1. Finally we got what? 2 lesser equal to x. And in this case also what we get again implies x by 2 less than 1 by 6 minus, and that become plus, that is 4 by 3 x by 2 6, we get 1 and 3 2s are 4 2s are 8 x by 2, we get 9 by 6, and then I get 9 into 2 by 6, and then 2 3 3. So you got x is less than 3, and x belongs to real number. So range is too small here, 2 to 3. Now what we will do, first we have to write the solution set. Now solution set, how to write? If first out of these two numbers you write the smaller number on the left side and the greater number on the right side. You know, in a number line the smaller is in the left side and the larger is on the right side. So you write 2 and then you write 3. So the smaller on the left side, the greater number on the right side, and x in the middle. Okay, now give the proper sign. You see, between x and 2 the sign is towards x, so give this sign here, and with x and 3 the sign is towards 3. You write this, and then you write x belongs to real number. Understand? This is called solution set. It is very important to show this step, otherwise marks will be deducted. And then after this you draw the number line. 0, it's 1 2 3 4, and 1 2 3 4. So 2 greater equal to, so 2 will give a bold dot and 3 will remain hollow, and then just shade between them in this way. So this is, understand, and always draw the number line with pencil, especially in the exam. For practicing you may use pen, but you know, it is advisable to draw the number line with pencil and shade in this way. Understand? Okay.